Did you see it? Most people didn't. They were too busy looking at the red and green candles. They were staring at the price tickers on their phones. But while the world was distracted, something shifted, something invisible, something that changed the rules of money forever. You think you know the story of Bitcoin. You think it's just a volatile asset for gamblers. But there are 5 things that happened right in front of you. 5 signs that you probably missed. If you understand these 5 things, the charts finally start to make sense. If you don't, you're just guessing. Today, we peel back the curtain. We are looking at the glitches in the financial matrix. Welcome to the hidden history of the 2026 wealth transfer. Let's start with sign number 1. Sign number 1, the silent vaults. Think back to 2022. The headlines said Bitcoin was dead. The news said the crypto winter would never end. But look at what the big banks were doing. While they were telling you to sell, they were building. They weren't building apps, they were building custody solutions. This is the dead money migration. Trillions of dollars held by pension funds. These funds are slow. They are like giant oil tankers. They don't turn quickly, but they did turn. Did you notice the quiet change in SEC filings? Did you see the institutional plumbing being installed? They weren't waiting for a lower price. They were waiting for the safe signal. By the time the public realized the banks were in, the entry price was already gone. The smart money locked the doors behind them. They moved their wealth from the crumbling dollar into the digital fortress. And they did it while you were watching the news. Sign number 2, the dollar's hidden fever. Most people believe Bitcoin goes up because of hype. That is the great illusion. Bitcoin doesn't just go up, the US dollar goes down. Every time the Federal Reserve prints $1 trillion, they are stealing a piece of your time. They are diluting the value of every hour you worked. Did you notice the liquidity spikes? Whenever a bank fails, the Fed creates money out of thin air. It's like adding water to a soup to feed more people. The soup gets thinner. The nutrition disappears. Bitcoin is the only undilutable soup in existence. It is a thermometer for a sick currency. When the DXY dollar index cracks, Bitcoin explodes. It isn't a speculative bubble. It's a lifeboat, and the boat is getting crowded. Sign number 3, the exchange vacuum. This is the one that should keep you awake at night. Every day, people trade Bitcoin on exchanges. But look at the exchange reserves. They are at 5-year lows. The liquidity is drying up. Where is the Bitcoin going? It's going into cold storage. It's being taken off the market. Imagine a city where everyone wants to buy a house, but 95% of the houses are owned by people who refuse to sell. What happens to the price of the remaining 5%? It goes vertical. We are approaching a supply shock, a moment where there isn't enough Bitcoin for the demand. The whales are sucking the supply dry, and they are doing it right now. They are creating a vacuum, and soon the price will be sucked up with it. But hold on, because the 4th sign is even weirder. Sign number 4, the miner's paradox. Bitcoin mining is expensive. It requires massive electricity. It requires multi-million-dollar hardware. Usually, when the price drops, miners quit. They go bankrupt. But look at the hash rate. Even during the worst crashes, the hash rate keeps climbing. Why would businesses spend more money to secure a dying asset? Because they aren't looking at the price today. They are looking at the difficulty adjustment. They are locked in a computational arms race. This is the security layer of the planet. The more power they put in, the harder it is to kill. It is becoming the most secure network in human history. While you were worried about a 10% dip, corporations were building massive data centers in the desert. They are betting on the network, not the price. They know the prize is worth the cost. Do you? Sign number 5, the last exit. For a long time, Bitcoin was a hobby. Then it was a financial product. Now, it is a geopolitical tool. Did you notice which countries are talking about it? It's not just small nations anymore. It's the ones tired of the dollar's weaponization. When a country's bank account can be frozen by a foreign power, that country looks for a way out. Bitcoin is the neutral zone. It is money that doesn't have a flag. It is the last exit from a centralized system. We are seeing a digital arms race. Nations are beginning to hoard it, not because they like it, but because they need it to survive. They are hedging against the collapse of the global order. They see the writing on the wall. Do you? So, what did you miss? You missed the migration of the banks. You missed the silent failure of the dollar. You missed the emptying of the exchanges. You missed the commitment of the miners. And you missed the shift in global power. But you're not missing it anymore. You are now part of the small percentage that sees the pattern. The question is, what will you do with this information? Will you keep watching the candles? Or will you start watching the players? The 2026 cycle is unlike anything we've seen. The stakes are higher, the players are bigger, and the supply is smaller. This is the great wealth transfer. Make sure you're on the right side of the door. If you found these 5 signs interesting, hit the like button. It helps other people find the exit too. Subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden side of money. You were listening to Value Mind. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.